This isn't clickbait. I did actually mess up a job for a customer. So, I am human, so stay tuned and I'll tell you what happened. Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully I won't be doing too many of these types of videos, so I'll just try and get this one out of the way and just get it over with. But yeah, as per the title and the intro, I have recently messed up a job for a customer. So I'll just tell you a bit of background about it. An existing customer had recommended me to a good friend of theirs, who then approached me about producing some sort of an ID tag for a body kit he designed for his own car. So we talked about it, and I said, why he wanted a 3D print originally, and I said, I think a carbon fibre tag would look a lot neater, certainly a lot easier to produce, and it just looked better. And he said, yeah, definitely. So he started sketching a few designs out, and it was actually based on a James Bond, they're going off the James Bond logo. So I gave him some ideas of what I've come up with, and he was happy with it. So I started getting the carbon fibre out to machine. And the car it's going on is an Aston Martin, it's quite a nice car. So I did the engraving and machined the carbon. I said, what colour would you like it? And he said, well, the car's Aston Martin titanium silver, which is, it's a lovely silver, but it's got like a metallic fleck in it. And this is where the problem came, because normally the engravings I do, it's very, very thin line work. So you can get away with any sort of colour, it's metallic, solid base, anything. Well, this logo, because it was very blocky, it was the first time I've done anything this sort of bold in terms of text. And this paint is, I bet it's fantastic to apply when you're using a spray gun, but when you're trying to manually infill it into an engraving, it behaves completely different, and this is where the problems happened. So as I'm trying to infill the ink, the paint, the metallic material inside the paint just wouldn't stay consistent. It would sort of build up in one area in the engraving and be a bit less material in the other part of the engraving, which made it look patchy and inconsistent. But nevertheless, I let it cure, polished them up, took some photos and showed the customer. And on the photos he said, yeah, it looks good, get them sent. And I got them sent, and this is what I shouldn't have done, but he got in touch as soon as he received them. He said, Raj, they're not really up to scratch. And I just agreed. I said I just couldn't get the metallic to be consistent. So I said, how can we make this, how are we going to make this right? And we started talking, and I found out that this wasn't a one-off. He's actually going to be producing these to sell and to put to market. So I suggested that we try and move away from the one-off sort of design. I can keep this file sent to in various formats, so as he's doing some like promotional advertising, he can have any file to apply that design to any sort of marketing publications he's doing to help promote the body kit. And also, if we use a standard colour scheme, then it's so much easier to replicate. So we went from using the titanium silver to using a Nardo grey, which is just ready available. If you want to buy the wet paint, you can get it from any paint shop. The colour's easy to replicate on a computer. So it just makes sense. So no matter what colour the car is, that tag, that ID tag with the logo on, will always be the same and it'll always be consistent. And he said that makes perfect sense, and it just seemed like a good solution. So got the carbon fibre out, machined some more up again, and ordered in the paint. And this time the paint, it just went on so much easier. There's not much to go wrong with this. It's a solid base colour. Polished them up and got them sent. I mean, I got one here. I mean, it turned out lovely. It's very simple design, but you can see how the text is just so bold that the previous ones were they just went up to it. But he got back in touch and said he's happy with how I've dealt with the situation, happy with the company and happy with the product more importantly, and he will be coming back to me for some more work in the near future, which I think is exactly that's what we're all in it for. You know, we don't want to do just one sale, we want repeat business and integrity in our reputation. So I just thought I'd put this little video together just to show you that nothing does always go to plan. I am human and I do make mistakes, but it's I think it's how you deal with them which separates you from the next company. And I'd like to think I've dealt with this the best way I could and left the customer happy. But yeah, a little bit of a morbid video, but thanks for watching. I'll close the video with an outro with a few pictures of the final one, just so you can see what the customer got, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be happier. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra.